Morning everyone, hope you're well on this Thursday morning. I was hoping to pull this video today to be talking about our first signing. There's been a huge amount of transfer activity and I was expecting us to have actually been announcing one or two of them at this moment in time, and we haven't yet. I'm going to get into a short video just on the movement we've seen on Benjamin Nygren, so we can get into that in just a second. As always, if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Click the bell, that will let us know when, I'll let you know when our video drops, blah blah. And it will help us get this channel shared out a wee bit, okay? Please subscribe if you've not subscribed. We see lots of people watching the videos that haven't actually subscribed, and it really does just help us. So what I'm going to do then is we'll get into the news on Benjamin Nygren, or Nygren, however you want to say it. Pronunciation is up to you. And we'll see what's happening with the other boys that we've been linked with, and apparently medicals for and stuff like that. Okay, so let's get into that. Okay, let's have a talk about Benjamin Nygren, or Nygren. I'm going to call him Nygren, right? And that's what we're going to go with. Before I do that, shout out to Brian Quayle. Thanks very much for joining me. I said I'd give you a wee shout. I really appreciate you getting on board. We've got people joining from all over the world now, so really appreciated. Fiji being the latest country, so thank you very much. If we look at then the Nygren situation, then we reported last week, and so did many Celtic outlets, that this guy was talking personal terms with Celtic, and I think things went back to front with this transfer, and I'll talk about why in a second. Usually you'll go and agree a fee with a club, and then you will go and sit down with the player and talk how much money they want personal terms wise. With this one, the guy's only got 6 months left in his contract, and his club have told clubs to just go and talk personal terms and then come talk to us, and that's the way this one has panned out. I thought this would be done and dusted already, but good news is that Anthony Joseph says he has agreed a fee with Celtic, or the club have agreed a fee with Celtic of 1.7 million, which is good news, because it then tells me that the personal terms have been done, the fee's been agreed. This could be a Celtic announcement end of this week, start of next week. I think it'll be an announcement along with Callum Osmond, and we'll come on later in the video just talk about what's happened to all this flurry of people getting personal terms talked about, going and getting medicals and with Celtic, and what is happening with our medicals. If they've all had medicals, where are they? Have we moved from Ross Hall to the NHS? Brian was saying this yesterday. Maybe they're on the waiting list for the NHS, and that's why their medicals haven't been completed. I don't know. Maybe they're all sitting up the hospital now. Don't know. Okay, so if we have agreed a fee for Nygren and we have got personal terms signed, then this guy should be signed, like I said, end of this week, start of next week, and hopefully alongside the boy Callum Osmond. I wasn't really that enamoured about him, but the more I read about him, the more I think might be a good option. Where is this guy Nygren going to fit in? Because he's meant to be a winger, started himself as a winger. Andy Joseph said that Celtic are looking at him as a number 10, and I know he's been playing recently as a number 10. That makes sense to me, because I think it's a position that we're lacking in. We need somebody to come in that can actually fill that role, and then even if you need him to flit outside, then he can play, and I think he's outright actually, this guy. So hopefully we can get this boy announced end of this week or the start of next week, and we then have a versatile player who's a Swedish international signed for 1.7 million with some good experience, who can play as a number 10 and can also play on both wings. Alright, going to flick it then to not who we have or are close to signing as to the rumours that were flying about last week and the stuff that we were talking about. Where are these players? What has happened to them? Are they at Wishaw General sitting waiting in their medical? I don't really know, but let's have a wee chat. Okay, let's talk quickly about the other rumours that we have seen and have probably died a death. One piece of news is we have put an offer in £50,000 for Green at Morton, 17-year-old Isaac English. In fact, we've signed him. He signs a 3-year deal. He's played with the Morton under-18s team, so one for the B team. 17-year-old on a 3-year deal, that takes him to 21. I'd like maybe these guys, if possible, to get signed in longer contracts so that we can try and see if we can integrate them into the first team without them getting to the end of their contract and then going to a West Ham or a Millwall or one of these teams. But one for the future, for sure. Callum Osmond, it's all went quiet. The young Fulham guy was meant to be coming in, fight for a place in the first team. Not heard a peep since last week, but that one still feels like it's real and it's one that we could do. The Michael Ange Balikwisha, he had that cryptic post. It was at Instagram, I think it was, with the airport. Nothing really happened since. Apparently he's interested in signing for a Scottish team. Brian said yesterday, unless Rangers are in for him, it's got to be us. But still radio silence on that. Not seen or heard anything. Reports of Celtic are talking to Royal Antwerp about a fee. That might be what the hold up is. These things won't happen quickly. But again, nothing, nada, zip since last week. So all the hype has died down and we're not seeing anything. Kitsvarden deal, that is dead to me. When you're talking about clubs like Napoli and Italian and German teams and looking for them, we're out the game then, because the price and the value of the player just goes up and it's out of our remit. The El Katachi link, he's signed for NEC, so he's gone. Another one bites the dust. The Evan Ferguson I can't see, unless it's a loan deal. I can't see it, but I can't see him fitting with the kind of player that we want. I think Ida and him are very similar. He's maybe better technically than Ida, I don't know. It's just a quick judgment call, but I can't see that happening. If it does happen, it would need to have been a loan, and then we see what happens after that. The David Strelic one was interesting. That's went super quiet as well. I don't know if all of this stuff was just talk last week or we're going to see a run of players signing for Celtic, but David Strelic has went quiet. He was an interesting one for me, and one who has the experience and he's done enough to say that he could come in and be a potential fit for Celtic. That's the kind of guy that we want, guy that's been out and done it. So for me, the rumours that are more realistic, you've got Callum Osmond, you've got Nygren, who by all accounts is about to sign in the next few days, and Balishwika, I think that's yet to be seen. I think I would like to see him in, but again, the rumours won't go away, but we've seen that with Kitsvarden and nothing came of it. Anyway, I'm going to end here, and if you are watching still, then please like and subscribe. It really does help us get to what we want. We're heading for 600. I think we're at 560 in a couple of months. We've done super well. Again, thanks to everyone who has subscribed. Really appreciate that, and thank you very much for your time. Celtic!